Hey, Alexa, is taking 1,500 milligrams of niacin deadly?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Bitch, you just... Oh, what do I do with my spare time? I make out with Rhett's dog. Remnants. Hey, listen, 36% of you who watch my YouTube channel are not subscribed. That's screwing me over. I'm losing good money on that. It's 2 clicks. Hit the subscribe and notify bell. Do it, please. So here's my Merch Crick emergency story. And this happened once last week too as well. But on Sundays, I have these big, have you seen those big the weekly pill dispensers? You know?
Organizers?
Yes.
And so I have, and they're double-sided. Like, Mondays, some people do Monday where they'll just do like a morning dose and an afternoon dose. But mine are double-sided. So it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So on Sundays, that's when I get, and the Merch Crick takes some homeopathic stuff too, but her stuff's way different than the stuff that I take. So when I'm on Sundays, that's when I do the pills. I call it doing. I gotta go do the pills. The saw palmettos and the psyllium husk and the.
Do you just count out a few for every day and put it in your little organizer?
No, I do one every day. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like for instance, I take that osteobiplex that the triple strength.
Mm-hmm.
I'll open I'll put that all 7 days.
Right.
So and then she gets one of those too. And then I got a probiotic that I take. Mm-hmm. Then I got a psyllium husk that I take. Then I got a colon cleanser that I take. Then I take a fish oil. Then I take a multivitamin. Then I take a probiotic. Then I take I take a 5 milligram Cialis for my prostate, and I take a Flomax for my kidney stones, and I take a couple other things too. Okay, and then I take, and this is what, and she doesn't take all of that stuff, but she takes a certain amount of it. She takes, like, I have a women's multivitamin that I put into her slot. And she takes the saw palmetto, and she takes the psyllium husk, she takes the probiotic, she takes the fish oil. But there's some stuff, Dan, that I don't put in hers that, she couldn't handle. You know what I'm saying?
Do you do hers, though? But do you do hers?
I do, yes.
You do both people's?
I do both. Okay? So the one thing that most people can't handle is niacin, a high amount of niacin. Mm-hmm. And so I have built...
flush.
Oh, so niacin... I take 500 milligrams of niacin in the morning before I go to the gym, and it just literally makes you feel like your skin's on fire and you're super red, but it's only like 15, 20, well, it's about 30 minutes. And it's really good for cardiovascular support. And, that's just one of the side effects that you have to deal with. No big deal. And the first time that you do it, if you've never done it before, it really freaks you out. You have to kind of
Yeah, you feel like you have a flush.
Right.
You get red and...
Well, last week, I don't give her niacin, especially 500 milligrams for as little as she is. I mean, 500 milligrams will flush my fat ass out. Like, it'll, make me look like I'm a lobster for a few minutes. So, what does she weigh? I think she weighs 109. Oof. So last week I accidentally, Dan, because I'm doing all these pills as fast as I can, I'm like, 2 here, one osteobiplex, and aspirin, and 1 a day, blah, blah, blah. She gets these, I get these. She doesn't get, I can't, here's 5, I can't give her any of these, no way. And niacin is one of the I don't give Erica's. Mm-hmm. Well, last week, one of my niacins did get into her compartment, and she texted me, and she's like, "Something's wrong. My skin is. I feel like I'm on fire, and I'm in the cold shower right now, and I can't. Should I go to the doctor?"
Did you know right away what it was?
Yeah, I go, "Oh my God, I think I put a niacin in your, so no, don't go to the doctor. Just write it out. It should only last an hour or so if it's, and I'll be home by then." So just no, you're good. So sure enough, I get home, and it's niacin. So I go and I take out I must have made a mistake and put hers, when I was doing my niacin, I didn't just do my compartment. I put it in her compartment too. Oh. So this week, so I went in through the rest of her week, Dan, this was like on Tuesday, and took out all of her niacins, okay? So, because you know what each one looks like. So this morning she texted me and she goes, "Guess what you gave me again today?" And she sent me a picture and her legs are all red. And yeah, so
Poor thing.
She's got another niacin emergency.
Ruh-roh.
So I better get better on my pills.
Maybe don't do the pills when you're on pills.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Don't do the pills when you're on pills.
Right.
Because doing the pills.
Have her do her own damn pills.
Well, because like I'd be like telling Romina to do your own damn Botox.
Not really.
She's not the pill expert. I am. I mean, I'm the pill expert. She doesn't know what she's supposed to take. I do.
Bubba likes
master.
to control that aspect of the relationship.
Nothing's illicit.
No, don't nestle me up with your big niacin. You're not going to jail for niacin.
I mean, the DEA is not going to literally take this tape today and show up at my thing and say, like, Mr. Clem, were you arrested for illegally giving a 46-year-old woman niacin? I heard you had a bottle of niacin in here. You're slinging it to unsuspect people.
You're poisoning a Mexican woman with niacin.
Yeah, you poisoned a Mexican with niacin.
Yeah, they're going to be waiting at your apartment for you.
Yeah,
right.
Human trafficking. Yeah.
So anyway, niacin, I will tell you this. If you want to rib somebody, give somebody 500 milligrams of niacin. Oh, I mean, we should give you like 1,000 milligrams of niacin once and see, and start the show.
See if you die.
Pharmaceutical.
Because Dan, let me ask you a question.
Experimenting.
No, but hold on. No, Dan, let me ask you a question. You're a doctor. Would 1,000 milligrams of niacin be any? That'd be like saying I'm going to take 3 extra Tylenol. Would 1,000 milligrams of niacin be a problem
For a normal person? Maybe. For Lummy, probably not.
Then how about 500 like I take?
Should be fine.
I take 500 every day. Look at me. Lummy, have you ever taken niacin?
Yes,
Can we do the Lummy niacin challenge tomorrow where I give you 500 to maybe 1,000 milligrams of niacin? Because I really want to get him.
Yeah, I'd like to see him ride.
Yeah. So
Especially flush Lummy.
So Dan, Lummy, can I give you?
Lummy.
Yeah, you can bring some extra shirts.
Well, I mean, I'm probably going to be sweating, right? Because of my...
I mean, we don't know what you're going to be doing, but it's going to be funnier than hell. You're doing 1,000 milligrams of niacin, bitch, tomorrow. I promise.
And I can function after the show.
Lummy,
it's not going to get you drunk.
The only thing it does,
Lummy,
it just makes you hot and your skin like you have a sunburn.
Oh, okay.
For like an hour. I mean, it's for like an hour.
Okay.
So, I mean, are you okay? I mean, listen, I don't want to be like Don Geronimo. I get myself fired. I mean, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to bring a couple extra shirts. You're gonna sweat through them.
Yeah.
Please know that this is just an on-air goof deal. You don't have to do it.
Can we use a taser at the same time?
No,
tase him on niacin.
I'm not going to tase you, Lummy, but I just want to make sure you're super okay with it. I don't want Ashley to hate me. A lot of times, I'll make you do something and then she gets mad about it. And, because she knows you'll never tell me no when this is something that you should have told me no on. So, I don't want her.
As long as I don't die.
No, but I mean,
I don't think you'll die.
Yeah, then I should be fine.
Can I have Ashley text me a permission slip, please?
Sure.
So I have that.
No problem.
Bubba, Ashley here. I have no problem with you giving. This is what I needed to say, Ashley, for it to be legally binding. And you just say, Bubba, it's Ashley here, Warren's wife, and I have no problem with him doing the 1,000 milligram niacin over-the-counter challenge tomorrow. None whatsoever. I will not hate you. I will not hold it against you. I will not, be... Because a lot of times they'll say, Lummy, they have no problem with it, but then wives will hold it against you. You know what I'm saying? Why? Your boss.
No, I understand.
So Ashley, I wouldn't have a problem if you said, hey, Bubba, it's Ashley. I really don't think I want Lummy doing that. See, I'll be cool with that too. I will. If she doesn't really want you to do it, then just say I don't want you to do it. But Lummy, it's no big deal. I take 500 milligrams of niacin every day.
Okay.
And you being as big as me, we could actually let's ask Alexa. We have a doctor here that says it's okay, but let's ask Alexa. Okay. Hey Alexa, is 1,000 milligrams of niacin deadly?
Deadly.
From
A
verywellhealth.com.
lot.
Research has found it is safe when taken in doses up to 950 to 1,500 milligrams daily.
Dan.
No, we're giving him 1,500.
Hold on, Dan.
She said
Hold on. Dan, can we get any more validation than that?
Nope. Dr. Alexa said it's safe.
Dan, And she quoted some,
1,500 milligrams.
That's a lot.
Lummy, did you hear that?
Yeah, I thought she said 1,050, but I'll
1,500,
Yeah,
which
she
is
did.
1,500.
I'll ask her again, just for clarification, so that Ashley hears it correctly.
Mark the tape.
Hold on. Hey, Alexa, is taking 1,500 milligrams of niacin deadly?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Bitch, you just...
Is it safe to take 1,500 milligrams of niacin a day? Ask that question.
Hey, Alexa, is it safe to take 1,500 milligrams of niacin per day?
From verywellhealth.com. Research has found it is safe when taken in doses up to 950 to 1,500 milligrams daily.
All right, you're good.
Well, I mean, Dan, you're good, and I'm good.
Thanks for upping it to 1,500, Dr. Dan. I was cool with 1,000. Now you got me 1,500.
But Lummy, I didn't know. We didn't know what. I mean, Dan is not an expert on niacin.
Nope.
He just knew he'd be okay. So people that are experts on niacin have come to the result. Results have shown that 950 to 1,500 milligrams taken per day is cool.
And that's for normal people, not even like giant people.
Yeah, that's
like
not
Lummy.
for 6'6", 315
right, so
dudes.
2,000 is probably fine for you.
Right. Well, Dan's saying 2,000. Lummy, I'm saying 1,500, and I have to have Ashley put that in there. Maybe Ashley would be cool with 1,000 and not 1,500. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving her that option
Seems
too.
like a lot.
Dear Anna, would you shut up? Let me give her a -1 for trying to
Sorry,
get trying to get the bit throat out.
The
Dan,
NIH.
give her a dirty look immediately. Bitch, shut up. Dan, say, bitch.
Sorry. Sounds like the perfect amount.
Lummy, I need a text from your wife. Dear Bubba, it's Ashley, Warren's wife, and I approve or disapprove of the niacin challenge. And if I do approve, here is my milligrams that I approve. Sincerely, Ashley Garrison, with some big silky milk ass.
Sounds good.
I mean, do you think that that's doable? I mean, do you think that that she will do that for me? Will she text me?
Yeah, she will when she gets up. She's not up already.
How is she even gonna be able to know about what we're going? Like,
He's
how?
gonna have to explain it to her.
Well, no, just have her rewind the show.
But Bubba wants me to take this
No,
medicine.
but hold on. She needs to listen to it in both instances. One, she needs to listen to the entire bit because one, Lummy, we had you doing it, and then we asked Alexa, so she needs to make sure she hears the Alexa thing too. It's important.
Okay.
Because Alexa kind of brings it home. I mean, that would make. I mean, like, Dan, you might kind of be a little nervous about it, but then as soon as you hear Alexa say it, they're like, oh, okay. I was going to take Dr. Dan's word for it because he's a doctor, but Alexa just double backed up Dan. You got double backup insurance. You got a real doctor and Alexa. I mean, what else do you need?
She tripled the dose too.
Yeah, and she tripled the dose.
Exactly.
So I mean,
So we don't have to worry about it. We're safe. We have backup.
Yeah.
We can rely on Alexa saying it was safe. So you can take 1,500 milligrams, and if you for some reason
if Lummy
die,
died?
like,
Can you imagine Lummy
Alexa
died?
said it was cool.
And we're in front of the judge, and we go, Your Honor, let me enter into evidence, Alexa, and she said it was cool. Dan, would that?
I don't have that info for Tampa, Florida. But Tampa is part of Hillsborough County, which I do have information for. Hillsborough County's record low temperature is 15 degrees Fahrenheit, occurring on January 27, 1905 at the Plant City Station. Measurements began in 1890.
Hey, Alexa, shut your mouth. So anyway, Lummy, we have Alexa as a backup, okay? So hopefully your wife has a cool head and can, list all the pros and cons of what could go wrong with this and then come back with, some type of approval. And hopefully she's the pimp bitch that I know she is, and she just goes right for the 1,500, knowing that's going to make you the reddest, the most uncomfortablest, but yet safe, but the best content. You're going to be scratching your arms off, going crazy.
This is like catnip, it sounds like.
It is.
Can't wait.
Hopefully, knowing Ashley, this is what would be disappointing. I, Ashley, Lummy's wife, approve of him doing 500 milligrams. And he'd get a little bit red, and it'd be kind of funny. But if she says, I, Ashley Garrison, I actually agree with Dan, and that we could go 2 Gs on that big Lummox, because then he'll be on fire. And it'd be funnier than hell. He'll be over there scratching. And then by the time I have to deal with him later that day, because, I mean, listen, it only lasts an hour. Like, for real. It only lasts an hour. So we'll have you drop him right at 6, you know. You'll probably hit by 7, and you'll be, you know, you'll be not all niacined up, you know, in 8 and 9. And then you don't get home till about, 11:30, 12 anyway. She'd have to deal with your dumb ass until, you know, what? When you going to see her tomorrow for the first time?
Probably about 1.
There you go. It's completely out of your system.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Dan Diaco says it's out of your system by 1, bitch. About to get mine.
Completely normal.
So hopefully she gives me the 2,000, because Dan's suggesting 2,000.
Is he? Oh, I thought we were going 1,500. Man, we went from 1,000 to 2,000.
We went from 500 to 1,000 to 1,500 to 6,000.
Alexa approved for the average person to do 1,500. She said that. And then you just used your little medical knowledge and said, I think
2K all day, man.
I think 2K as a doctor, 2K all day.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
I said, shut your hole, is what I said.
Oh, ouch.
So, Lummy, 2K all day. See if my girl, Ashley Garrison, who I love so very much, will give me a text by the end of the day. By the end of the show, Lummy, I want to know where we are tomorrow on the Niacin Challenge. I know where we are. We're back at my apartment. Merch Crick's on fire right now. Lobster Red Willie. Woo!
Did she have to deal with the shower at all? Did you deal with that completely yourself?
What do you mean?
You're
no, I did all that myself. I wasn't going to get her involved in that. I should have woke her up and make her cleaned it up, but I didn't. I smashed it down the drain myself with my heel.
So we're good?
And then I poured bleach and Clorox and just a bunch of stuff down there.
How'd you clean yourself?
I took another shower, but my butthole was prolapsed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, those are the things we got to get into next, okay?
Does anything nice come out of your mouth?
I'm the Messiah. You must pay your sins to me.
L. Ron Bubba wants you to drink the Bubbatology Kool-Aid.
You pay your sins to me. I don't pay my sins to you.
Praying for a miracle.